Thank you, as always, to Brett Ehrlich for making that intro. For my garbage person of the week, I've got Don Bolduc, now GOP Senate nominee in New Hampshire and longtime proponent of a lot of conspiracy theories, but especially the big lie. Except that he just won his primary, and now it's time for the general election. And so take a look at this.
Basically saying that you're so extreme that they think that you're more beatable. And one of the things that Maggie Hassan, the Senate incumbent, will say is that you are an election denier, that you deny that President Biden won the 2020 election. And there's this from August 14th when you had a debate. Watch here.
I signed a letter with 120 other generals and admirals saying that Trump won the election, and damn it, I stand by my election.
Do you stand by that today?
So, you know, we live and learn, right? And I've done a lot of research on this, and I've spent the past couple of weeks talking to Granite Staters all over the state from, every party. And I have come to the conclusion, and I want to be definitive on this. The election was not stolen.
Okay, so Don Bolduc belongs in the garbage for being a conspiracist and a coward, an absolute coward. So when it's shown to him that he said he stands by it, there was a video of him saying, "I don't switch horses." Sorry, hold on, this horse sucks. Can I get onto this more electable horse now? He is an utter coward. And so he's left fumbling and bumbling there. The thing is, what you need to know about that is people live and learn. And then that's what he's doing, everybody. So you need to give him a little bit of slack. So he believed the lies about the election. For 2 years, he believed the lies about election, and he had been thinking about it all along. And within 72 hours of him winning the primary, he finally came to the conclusion that it was legitimate. It is so utterly pathetic, and more importantly, not true. Whether he actually substantively believed that the lies were true, he will continue to act as if they were. If he becomes a senator, and if that is relevant for overturning the results of an election, he's going to do it. He has not become more moderate. He is just trying to lie to the voters to get into office. And so this combines so many different things that I hate in politics all at once. He's absolutely a piece of garbage. What do you think?
Don, I love this choice because even if you step back to the 30,000-foot view, some people look at politicians as being garbage because they view politicians as people who constantly have no backbone. They'll put their finger up in the wind and they'll change positions, whichever the way the wind is blowing. And clearly, that's what this guy has done in New Hampshire. I mean, he was saying the crazy stuff for 2 years so he could get the Trump supporters and win the nomination. And then once he wins the nomination, oh, well, I guess in order to win the general, now I need to go back to being a little bit more reasonable. That's exactly why people hate politics, regardless of the issue. And we can point out that, of course, this issue is crazy, but anybody who changes positions that easily just to win elected, yes, they are garbage. We need more politicians who actually stick to their convictions. And oh, by the way, they should have had convictions from the beginning. This guy should have said, of course, Donald Trump didn't win the election, but here's why my policies or whatever they are, and then run on that. But, this guy's craven towards power, and that's dangerous. Good choice.
100%. Thank you. Yeah, he cannot. This is not Marjorie Greene in Congress. This would be a senator. He believes these conspiracy theories. He literally wants to abolish the direct election of senators, presumably after he gets directly elected as a senator. And then he wants the establishment to just choose whoever they want. He is incredibly dangerous and he cannot become a senator. So that's my garbage person. But every week we ask all of you to choose a garbage person, and you weigh in a poll, and 41,000 of you did. And coming in at number 5 this week with 5% of the vote is Justice John Roberts for defending the Supreme Court's utter loss of legitimacy after the destruction of Roe v. Wade. At number 4 with 15% of the vote, we have Brett Favre for taking Mississippi welfare funding. Oh, I hate that story. Number 3 with 17% of the vote is Matt Gaetz for mocking an autistic 12-year-old child. I really wish that we had covered that. And unfortunately, we just missed it this week, but terrible. Coming in number 2 with 19% of the vote is Ron DeSantis for flying migrants to Martha's Vineyard. Well, what could possibly beat that? Well, only your garbage person of the week with 43% of the vote. You have Lindsey Graham for his proposal of a national abortion ban. And it makes sense, I think, that he would be the garbage person for that reason. Obviously, leftists are going to vote for him because they don't want the ban, and Republicans are going to vote for him because they don't want you proposing it right before the midterms. So it's sort of perfect, David.
Yeah, Lindsey Graham shot himself in the foot politically. And, you know, I was frankly surprised that Lindsey did this, because normally his political instincts, as craven as they are, a little bit sort of more protective of his right flank. The idea that he would put himself in some sort of jeopardy in the crosshairs of the Republican Party strikes me as odd. But you know what, John, your audience is never wrong. So I will amend my choice of Tucker Carlson and say the #1 garbage man of the week is in fact Lindsey Graham, and I will stuff him right here with Tucker Carlson and the guy from New Hampshire and all the rest.
And your Bombas.
And my Bombas.
And the
I'm gonna
Bombas.
take
Don't
my
forget the
Bombas
Bombas.
out because they deserve better.
They do. I want to track those down and try them now. They sound delicious.